globalization. Ladies and gentlemen, juries and contestants, in this speech competition, proudly I state that madrasah is the right answer for globalization. I repeat my statement, madrasah is the right answer for globalization. Everybody, can you repeat my statement? Come on, 1, 2, 3. Madrasah is the right answer for globalization. Thank you. Firstly, I'd like to invite you to think about what globalization is. What advantages and disadvantages are resulted from globalization? And then, I'd like to invite you to think about what madrasah and sekolah are etymologically and historically. The last is how madrasah answers the globalization. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody knows what globalization is? Anybody knows? Alright. Multiple words define that globalization is a social process resulting in a geographical restriction of the social-cultural situation becomes less important than is manifested in the consciousness of people. Emmanuel Richard defined that globalization is a global network that simultaneously brings together previously dispersed communities and isolated into the interdependence and unity of the world. Martin Brown defined that globalization is about a global process for which the world's population are connected into a single world community and many other definitions. Based on definitions, we can define that globalization is a process between individuals and groups to purchase an effect on the world. The definitions of globalization can also be the relationship or dependence between people and between nations more broadly around the world. It can be through trade, investment, travel, cultures, as well as another form of interaction so that the boundaries of a country becomes narrow. Ladies and gentlemen, globalization has given us many advantages. Some of them are: number one, globalization gives us facilities for obtaining information related to science, social, or other information. Number two, communication is getting easier and faster. And number three, globalization leads to the development of science and technology rapidly. But, ladies and gentlemen, on the other hand, globalization has also given us many disadvantages. Some of them are: number one, we cannot control the information that comes to us. Number two, the easy and quick exchange of information, the variety of media often makes us forget our own cultures. Because we assume that the new cultures are better than our own cultures. And eventually, we lose our own national identity. And number three, with the development of technology, from time to time, we will be more pampered with fully furnished facilities which make us more individualistic. Similarly, the positive effects of globalization that provide us many benefits, globalization also has negative sides that give us a lot of bad effects. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some definitions, advantages, and disadvantages resulting from globalization. Let us see what madrasah and school are etymologically and historically. And then let us see how madrasah becomes the answer for globalization. Etymologically, madrasah was derived from the Arabic word darasa, which means to learn. What I want to emphasize is where the words came from. Arab. And Arab is a country where Islam comes from. Meanwhile, sekolah was derived from English word school and German word schooling. What I want to emphasize is where the words came from, ladies and gentlemen. English and German, and they are Western countries. Historically, the purpose of establishing madrasah when first adopted in Indonesia was to transmit the values of Islam. In addition, to meet the needs of modernization of education, as an answer or response in the face of colonialism and Christianity, as well as to prevent dissipation of the religious spirits of the community as a result of the spread of Dutch education to preserve the colonialism. An educational institution established by the Dutch colonial, religious subjects were not given at all. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, how madrasah becomes the answer for globalization. Just like schools, madrasah also provides the students with science and technology. But madrasah not only teaches science and technology, but also integrates them with religion, Islam. Madrasah education is able to combine the academic ability and professionalism with spiritual values, so that we can be a whole and strong person. But ladies and gentlemen, why must it be religion? Anybody know why? Alright, globalization that touches all aspects of human life is something that cannot be avoided. However, the negative aspects of globalization can be neutralized with religious values, Islamic values. With that, we can conclude that madrasah is the right answer for globalization. Ladies and gentlemen, before I end my speech, let me ask you questions. Do you agree that madrasah is the right answer for globalization?
Yeah.
Do you agree